Hello to you, welcome to my channel. I'm Angel from Vienna, Austria. I made for you a vintage junk channel, and this is my parrot Giacomo. And I want to show you just a quick flip through this channel. So, on the cover I have a lot of embellishments, like the flower and the key, and a blue little flower and a rose and some leaves, post stamps. And on the cover you can find a girl and her mom and some apples in a bowl. And this is a mother and her child, a little trumpet from metal, and this is a metal piece from broken jewelry, and a little chain with charms. This is broken jewelry and a little letter, a tiny key and a bow, a book and one of those little dolls. And this is the second little cutie. And this is the closure, so you see the button and this. And here a tiny little clock, and this has the protector, this tassel, so it is really new and ready to be used. And look at these wonderful flowers, this blossoms. It's a tree, sorry, it's no flowers, it's magnolia. And yes, and this is the spine with lace and a tassel. And on the back I have this brooch and a little bag here behind this lace piece, and a pocket here. And this is an old book page. It's really vintage. And two wonderful postcards, vintage ones. And this is from, you know, the shop I'm collaborating with. I have this die cut, and there peeks out a little girl. Okay, so this is the bag, and let's go inside. Oh yes, and we have corner protectors here on each corner. And this book belongs to, this is a raffle. This is from an old passport from Austria. You can read here Austria in German, Österreich. And a vintage photo. I always use, or I mostly use original ephemera in my books, but some pieces are copied. And a tiny little letter inside this envelope. Here you can read "Find Magic" in this photo frame. And this journal has tabs. You can see this. And each tab has a dangle. And I used coffee dyed papers. And here you can see this, and this you can rip this out and use those tiny tickets to make a note. I added Edith Holden pages, and this is a calendar from 1930, ledger paper, and I sewed in some patterned paper. And you will find tickets, photos. This is a jewelry piece, and it's wonderful. I think this fits so perfectly. And this is an altered embossed card, and it says "Be kind and loving." And you find some tickets in this little pocket. And behind this there is also a piece of ephemera, and this is all of this is on an old book page. And here is the next page, a little girl's photo and a ticket, tiny envelope, old buttons and lace, and more tickets in this bag here. And behind this envelope there is as well a little ticket tucked in, and those cards. It's nature themed, the journal. You can see it. This is an old botanical book, and those cards, Miyuki or Barbara gifted them to me. I say thank you to both. Ephemera. And this guy, you can flip this up and find this photo, and you can take it out because it's not glued. It's only in those corners, photo corners. And this ticket, so this is a Tim Holtz ticket stamp, and here a piece of embellishment. No, this way. I'm not sure. This way. So, okay. Writing space and more pockets. And this is from Bohemian Crafting. She sold paper pad, and I add this from time to time, some spots in my wonderful bags. This is a Tim Holtz piece, and here you can find it's about capturing the soul. And behind this envelope you find an altered playing card, and inside, oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of frame, inside a journaling card. So, and a ticket and a tuck spot and more, oops, envelopes. And this is the second tab, so it has the number 2 and a little cone. I hope it is a cone. Photo, coffee dyed paper, ledger paper, and a girl here, and this is a tuck spot. And you can flip this separately. Another embossed, oops, I bent this flap, and behind this you find this tiny little bill. The bill changed the world. So this is not easy. And I made some tabs from fabric as well. Journaling card, ticket, paper, mushrooms, and this is from 1904. You can see it here. It's a friendship album. And this is a very vintage playing card, and here is the description of this flower, and behind this a journaling card, and inside this, behind this as well, a vintage photo and a journaling card. And you can find here, this is journaling space, and a library card, and behind this woman and behind this guy you can find tucked in stuff. Number 3, and a shell, May. And this is some handwriting, original handwriting. Look at this. It's a prayer. And this is about humans. And a bingo card from Holtz, some dolls, and I tucked something behind, no, but it's possible to tuck something. And here, this is from an old photo book. Look at this little baby in this vintage card stroller. So, and this is spider web paper. So, and this goes on. Another card, Holtz card, and embellishments. And this is a recipe, an English recipe, and this is the cook. And a photo playing card, writing spaces, bread patties, a wonderful picture, honey cake, wonderful picture, look at this. Number 4, and a little heart. And here you can find a tag with Elizabeth. She was from Austria, it's not so important. And I made little pockets from leftover ledger paper. No, it wasn't a leftover paper, but there was written something below, and I cut this off. And this is ticket, and behind this girl you can find a photo and tickets and post stamps. And this is interesting because this is a vintage envelope. And look at the size. This is so interesting for me. Those old stuff. I always put in what I find on the flea markets. And I love this stuff. So of course this looks like our money in Europe, but of course it's fake. But may it bring luck to the one who purchases this journal. And this is coin protector and dried flowers in it. And here you find 3 envelopes. And this is a vintage envelope. And look at this, it's really vintage postcard. So this is not a copy, this is the original thing. And here, this is so cute. Look at the birds. And you can flip this out. And back I sewed it on the edge of the Edith Holden page. And this is an old newspaper. And this is from 1902. So really vintage. This lace is a vintage one. Writing spots everywhere for writing and to tuck something in. The story, this says story. Here you find a ticket, and behind this a wonderful old Windsor castle. It's from London. And this one can be flipped aside, And of course it has 2 embellishments. And here, tiny little tag tucks in. The second envelope, vintage postcard. This is so old and brittle, but it works. And here you can tuck something behind, and this is original and vintage. And inside I put in the photo of this family. And behind this is an original piece from 1939. And this is a wonderful script, 1946. Wonderful, I love it. And I love to use those in journals I make for you. So this is this. I showed you this. And this is it. And it's called Keepsakes. And is on my Etsy. So, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day, and please stay safe, stay home, and don't worry, we will hopefully have a better time. Thank you and bye bye for now.